Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy AJ.
It's your boy Nick.
This Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. New year, new episode, new season. This is season 5.
I know I haven't heard the intro music in a while, man. It's like, oh wow, I'm getting nostalgia hearing it. It's been a whole month.
It really has. A little, like a month and a half for a whole time.
Yeah.
It has been a good little minute. But yeah, like I said, brand new year, brand new episode, brand new season. We got some guests on the show. And you know how we do. Always ladies first. So introduce yourself. What your name? Where you from?
Hello, everyone. It's Coach Mozingo. Coach Mozingo on all platforms. I believe in 2 things. That's God and hip hop. And one of my life mottos is don't complain, contribute. Let's see. I am the editor-in-chief of Nexus Media. So y'all make sure y'all follow that. Got some really, really nice things coming. And we cover mostly women's hip hop and sports.
Bet. I like that guy in the hip hop.
This is an awesome intro. Wow. I love it.
You got to follow it up, big dog. You got to follow it up. Go ahead, big dog.
Peace. My name is Black Native. I'm an artist. Living up here in Maryland, but originally from Alabama. So, I'm always going to rep, my home state. Got a new EP called Still, and you can find that on blacknative.bandcamp.com. Again, that's blacknative.bandcamp.com. And like I said, new EP called Still, and I'm similar to what the coach said. I'm here to contribute, so that's why I make my music.
There it is.
Happy to have you, bro.
We're gonna talk about that EP in a little bit.
Talk about that.
Next up, you up, Nick?
Oh, I gotta give intro. Oh shit!
We all gotta do the intros, bro.
Not the best. What's up, everybody? Nick Neighbors. I'm a hip hop producer based in Maryland. Co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. You can get at me on IG, Nick Neighbors Prod. Also, you can stream and download my beats on BeatStars. That's the link right there. And yeah, that's it.
There we go. And of course, last but not, make sure you ain't pop up. All right, last but not least. Hold on. Wrong one. All right. Last but not least, it's your boy AJ, other co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. You can follow me on Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast, hip_hop_vibes. Follow me on TikTok, A-Tone Productions, A_Tone_Productions. And you can follow me on IG, Hip Hop Vibes Pod, all one word. And yeah, we're going to get this thing on started. Now, so before we get into my boy's EP, hold on, where's the picture? Oh, I'm sure. Hold on 1 second. Where the pictures go? Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. I'm losing my mind right now. But we're gonna talk about there you go.
Irv
Gotti, my boy Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti.
Who just passed away. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Passed away 2 days ago from a stroke. Irv Gotti gave us a lot of bangers over the years. He was the founder of Murder Inc. What was had Shanti, Ja Rule, Lloyd. I just made a post yesterday about him, about how many bangers he had. Like he did songs with Jay-Z, J-Lo, of course, like I said, Shanti, Ja Rule, DMX, Aaliyah. He just had mad stuff. And anything now y'all want to say about Irv?
First of all, his age. 54 is.
Yeah, he did.
Young. It made me think about Fife from
Charcoal Quest.
Tribe Called Quest, how he died around that, like these like I just turned 40 in November, so it's like, yo, 15 years. Is that all I got left? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
facts.
These artists dying in their 50s and below, man. It's just man. And I heard, he was diabetic as well. I remember on Drink Champs he was talking about it and just how it affects him and things like that. And Pfeiffer died. I'm diabetic. I got it. I know I'm slim, but I got it, through genetically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really puts like mortality and stuff like that in perspective, man. Like, but the age, it's the age to me, that 54 years old. That really got to me.
Yeah. Real quick, my boy Norris in the house. What up, big dog?
What it is, what it ain't.
You go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, homie.
Oh yeah, my name is Norris. My handle that I'm going by now is I don't have kids 704. I just dropped my YouTube channel today. Well, y'all follow me there on TikTok and now on YouTube as well. Fuck with me. Happy to be here per usual.
Happy to have you, bro.
Indeed.
And Ashley asked if you were gonna join from the gym. She was like, "You're gonna be at the gym again."
I'm trying to get the YouTube shit right.
Word.
What's up with y'all?
Well, we were just discussing Irv Gotti's untimely passing yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, RIP for sure. Yeah, legend.
Definitely, my man had bangers. He did like what? Can I Live?
Yeah, he did. Actually, that's the first time. It's one of my favorite albums, Reasonable Doubt, and I know Norris loves it too. It's one of his favorites as well. So I'll speak for both of us. I didn't even know that Irv Gotti did that. I thought I had no idea he did some beats on there. So I just knew him as how am I blanking? Murder Inc. I knew him as like the creative force behind all that, label head, and then I knew he was doing production as well. But yeah, his roots, go pretty deep in hip hop, especially in New York. I know he's from Queens. But yeah, I was gonna piggyback off of what Laz said. It's pretty young. 54 is pretty young, and I feel you, bro. I got my own chronic condition I got when I was 19 that I carry with this day, and like I see in the news, I see people dropping or just fucked up, and I'm like, it hits me different, you know what I'm saying? So I hear you on that. And yeah, it just seems like, man, I don't know how many rappers like they be dying, like they don't live longer than like 55. Like,
they really don't.
Like Rob,
like they just like
D-Max.
It's like
Shock G.
It really makes me wonder, man, because I work in the health field too. So I'm like, man, what is what is it? Like what, like what's going on? It's the lifestyle. It's just, it gotta be a whole bunch of things, but it's just concerning to me. 54, man, that's not old, man.
I never thought about that. You're right. Rappers don't be living long.
Nah, if they don't get murdered in their mid-20s or some shit, then they die when they're 50. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Also, not only did he produce Can I Live, but he's responsible for Jay-Z getting on Def Jam.
Yeah.
He's responsible for Jay-Z.
Wow.
He's responsible for DMX.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jay-Z gave him the name Irv Gotti because he was just DJ Irv.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then when he went on tour with them, he was like, nah, you need a harder name. And Jay-Z actually gave him the name Irv Gotti. So yeah, man, his contribution. Speaking of health, him and Jay Prince, they tried to have a music union because rappers don't get health insurance. Music artists don't get health insurance. They don't get benefits. And so I want to say right before the raid happened with Murder Inc., him and Jay Prince were actually trying to do a union. And how it would work was like, let's say if you had $1 million deal, we would say, yo, put 1 million one, and that 1,000 will go toward the pot for the event, that stuff. So they were trying to get that done, but then the murder
indictment,
the indictment happened, and then they never went back to it. But yeah, man, I personally know this guy who's a TV producer. You remember that joint on BET called Tales?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my guy Adam Wiseman, he was actually a writer for it, and Irv Gotti, he was one of the executive producers of that joint. So yeah, man, his contribution just man. And I just love to hear his stories because he told some wild stories as well. So
he did.
But yeah.
Yeah, come to think of it, I met his brother, Chris Gotti, before. I was actually at a club and I played my beats for him actually. He was in Maryland at one point. Yeah, no, it's just crazy. How did I forget that? But yeah, no, he was cool as shit though. He was chopping it up with everybody. He was going around. I was completely unknown at that time, and we were just able to talk to him. And I think what he was doing at that point, he was trying to launch this new distribution platform, and he's trying to get some local talent on that. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, his brother. I met his brother Chris. That was in 2019 or something like that. That was cool.
Oh shit. Yeah. That was fairly recent.
That was recent. I tell you who don't think he cool though.
This nigga. I already knew where you were going with it, bro.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was either gonna be him or Ashanti. But yeah.
Yeah, we Ashanti, right? Okay.
I don't think Shanti would have said anything publicly.
Nah, she classic.
She won't say classic.
This nigga
50 on her ain't getting 0 fucks.
That's always been like that.
That nigga said we were not smoking that Gotti pad tonight. Oh, god damn, 50. It's I get it, but it's damn, bro.
Oh, like Biggie said, what's beef?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so tell me about why they hate each other that much, though.
He blackballed that nigga.
I thought it was
that makes
that
sense.
Ja Rule
okay,
shit.
Ja Rule. I can make that connection. There you go.
Yeah, I mean the Ja Rule, they got into it at a studio. It went dark. some stabbing went on.
Damn.
And also just his association with Preem, because Supreme
is the one that got him,
the one that got him hit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know how 50 is. 50 is if you stand next to the man that I don't like, it's a wrap for you. That's why, that's why he canceling BMF due to Meech
hanging
coming out of jail and him standing next to Rick Ross.
Oh
and
wow.
Meech yo, why are you tripping like this? And he that's why the whole beef with Game happened. He one of the ones where I'm not with the friend of my friend is my enemy. You an enemy. Period. You stand next to them, it's a wrap.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so
that makes sense.
That Ja Rule shit was real. When everybody be talking about why he goes so hard at Ja Rule, that's why.
Right.
They got hit, got blackballed, got poked, all that shit.
That's up.
It was deeper than rap. At reluctant, the irony of the Rick Ross album called Deeper Than Rap, but it really is deeper than rap with them.
So. Wow.
Yeah. Come on, they was all record labels like G Unit and Murder Inc. They record labels, but they move real gangs and shit. They was repping. Yeah. That's when you would rep your label for real, and it was some neighborhood shit, low key. So that shit was probably a whole bunch of shit we don't even know about.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I can imagine. And them all being from Queens, so
facts.
It could be. Yeah, I don't know. That could mean how deep.
And moving within just the music industry as well. They ran into each other at presses and all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. 50 Cent a rapper that look like he gonna live a long time though.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so too.
How old is he now?
I can't tell you. He 50 something.
Yeah, 50's 50. That's funny.
50. Yeah, I think he definitely is though. He definitely.
I can Google it.
He's 49. He's 49. He's
49.
He's 50 this year.
He'll be 50 this July.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
pray for more years for 50. At least
more pettiness.
At least 10, 15 years, please.
Let's give him 50 more years.
50 more years. There you go.
There it is.
At
I
least.
see why he petty like that. He a Cancer.
Damn.
I mean, I'm a water
Say
sign. I'm a
less.
Scorpio,
Nah,
but
my
Cancer.
brother a Cancer.
You heard of Cancer? It's yeah.
Yeah, and the motherfucker sensitive. That's why he took that Rick Ross shit.
That's
so
the water sign. That's
So much sense. That makes perfect sense.
it really do.
Officer Ricky. I never forget that disc, bro. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can't believe Rick Ross still be trying to perform though. Like that shit don't be hitting. I mean, he got some good songs, like without a doubt. But his performances don't be. It's like he still perform like a rapper on the come up. Like he just walk left and right on the stage. He don't really do much.
You saw him recently?
I seen him just in a video. I forgot. It was somebody on YouTube, some concert, and he was just one of the people there, and he performed, and it was just like, okay, like even the crowd was just kind of like, yeah, you know, the songs that hit, they would sing, but it's like he's trying to do newer shit, and he's just weird.
Gotcha.
I'm like, but you can go retire if you're trying to do that. It's over.
Yeah, if he gonna do that, he need to take the kind of hip hop orchestra route, because you're right. If he's not elevating his performance any, then you're not giving. You're not giving. But if you take, because he does have music, so if he takes that concept and applies it to that kind of orchestra kind of theme that people are doing, I think he might have a pocket there. But yeah, if he's still just walking back and forth holding the mic, he need to go ahead and put that down.
No, I think that's a really good idea. He should goddamn do that for real.
He does have like string samples, so that actually
yeah, like that Maybach music shit. That was like a genre for a minute, cause that shit was like a Maybach. Yeah, nah, shit. Yeah, tweet this. He need to hire you, Mozingo.
Like,
hey.
For real.
God.
That's why
Boosie did that shit.
Hopefully Rick Ross see this shit.
Jeezy did it too, and I wanted to go so
that's tough. I ain't know Jeezy.
Wow, Jeezy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I remember I was living in Asheville, North Carolina, actually. In 2017, when Nas did the Illmatic joint in front of the Kennedy Center with the orchestra.
Oh yeah.
Like what? Like just randomly?
It was like a whole thing he did, but like it was, but
I remember this shit. I couldn't get tickets. It was sold out.
Wow.
Kendrick did it too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
He did the Kennedy Center. Kendrick did the Kennedy Center.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, well then it's stamped. We good. Yeah, that's lit. Kendrick did it. It's lit.
These nose don't got a sight. Don't drop this damn phone.
You said Kendrick. Pause.
Oh shit. But real quick, we're gonna get to my boy's EP, my boy. Black Nigga, his EP just dropped, a couple of weeks ago? Like a couple Tuesdays ago?
Yeah, a couple Tuesdays ago.
Yeah.
That cover tough.
Yeah, I like the cover a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So basically still it's basically about just a motto I live by, which is patience and perseverance. And whenever I speak to people, and either if we haven't spoken in a while, or just random conversation, they'd be like, yo, are you still doing the music? Are you still? And so that was like the exclamation point. Yes, I'm still.
I love it.
That's tough.
Yeah. So, I started out rapping at Alabama A&M University. A friend of mine, his brother used to come through with the XXLs, and we bonded through hip hop. And I found out he was a rapper. So he was the one who actually got me into this. And so like the different, pictures are different pictures of me performing, different pictures of me, in the studio, whether it was a studio closet, like the one in the bottom right, like that was like in my homies like closet, like that was like
I got a picture just like that, bro. I got a picture just like that.
Yeah, a lot of those. So like it's just a testament of, again, just me still being at it. And so I know a lot of times people feel like hip hop is a young person's game and all of that. And, you know, I just wanted to just be a testament to, I know Andre 3000 was talking about, well, what am I going to rap about? Am I going to rap about colonoscopies? And I said, yeah, that's how I feel. Like, you know, rap about it. Rap about your mammograms. You know, rap about menopause. Rap about, you know, your grades. Rap about it all, because somebody's going to relate. And so, you know, that was the whole spirit and the idea behind it. And so 7 songs. I chose 7 because, you know, I feel like, you know, 7 is the, you know, 7 days a week, number of completion. And a lot of songs, some of the songs on there, like the title track Still is just me rapping about why I'm still at it. I still got goals. I still got a passion for it. And the last song called Nah I Should. So shout out to my producer, Raphael Anthem Andreas. I met him at Alabama A&M. He's a Grammy Award winning producer. He actually got his first Grammy with Nas and Hit Boy for the first King Disease joint. He co-produced Ultra Black.
Oh, snap.
And so when I was going through his beats, he had a joint called Nah I Should. And I listened to it and I was like, okay, this is dope. And then like, I think like a month later, I actually had a dream about Nas signing me to what's his label? I'm sorry.
Mass Appeal.
Mass Appeal. Thank you. So the fact that dream happened, and then he had the song Nah I Should, and I was, you know, so I was able. So some of these things that happened with this, you know, really felt like it was like supposed to happen. You know what I mean? And like I said in the intro song, you know, sometimes as an artist, sometimes you gotta be still so that inspiration can hit you. And yeah, I'm just really proud of it. Another song that I really proud of is a song called Hallelujah Anyhow, which is a phrase that I use where, hey, when things are going rough, you gotta say hallelujah anyhow, right? You gotta see it through the good and the bad. And the reason why that song is important to me is because it talked about some personal things that I've never talked about. First of all, like the situation with my son. You know, I'm a divorcee. So, you know, having my son be in Alabama with my ex-wife and me living in Maryland and the complications with that. And then, you know, my sister passed away 3 years ago, my baby sister. And so I had never, you know, talked about it, put that on wax or anything. So it was my first time, you know, just really, you know, talking about it and things like that. And then it was a letter to myself saying, hey, you know, you as an artist, you know, you're going through your ups and downs in your life and everything outside of artistry, just in general. But, you know, live by your words and say hallelujah anyhow. So that's the track that, you know, was really personal. And then another one that was really personal was a joint called Crime Wave. So Crime Wave was for those living in the area, you remember like last year and the year before, like these teenagers was just breaking into cars like crazy. And what happened was last year, before I'm doing what I'm doing now, I was a teacher. I was teaching in Bowie at an alternative school. And when these kids were breaking into these cars, I was teaching high school history. And one of the ones that happened in PG County where, like, you know, one of the main perps, she was supposed to have been on house arrest, but somehow the ankle monitor wasn't reading. And so like she was like 16. She got like some 13, 14-year-olds to kind of go. They were still in Kias and they were still in Hondas. Like anything before 2000, I think like 2010, they found a way to hack it on TikTok. And so they were still in all these cars. And one of the ones, they ran into a pole and they died. She the only one who lived. And like one of my students, like she knew the whole crew that died. And so like, you know, seeing that firsthand, how it affected the youth and stuff like that. And not only that, a friend of mine actually got her Kia broke into, her Kia sold. And, you know, so, you know, knowing people close to that, you know, art imitates life. And I've always been the one to just, You know, I don't do a lot of fantasy rap. I mean, if I rap about anime and, you know, stuff like that, yeah. But like when it comes to like, you know, my storytelling and stuff like that, like I like to keep it grounded in reality based off of experiences and things that I've, you know, either encountered myself or the people close to me. So that song was one of those songs. But yeah, I'm really proud of the project. And you know, I just want people to listen. Got a lot of, you know, some vibes to it and things like that. Some chill vibes. Some, you know, I got something for, you know, the ladies, you know, something on some date night type tip. Got something for everybody. And I'm gonna continue to still you know, just put out my art, regardless of, you know, what I deem successful or not. It's really about the passion of it. And the thing as an artist is you never know what's gonna catch. You know what I mean? Sheik didn't like the All About the Benjamins beat. You know what I mean? And look what happened with that. It's plenty of artists who didn't like. So Biggie didn't like Juicy. He thought it was too R&B when Puff first, you know, brought him the beat, and it turned out to be, you know, his breakout single by himself. You know, so sometimes as an artist, you just kind of just go through it, and you never know what's gonna break, but you always continue. If you continue the passion for it, just keep doing it. Like I said, patience and perseverance. And, you know, that's what Still is all about to me.
Man, I need the clap emoji. I'm about to like give a round of applause for that shit. I'm not even being sarcastic at all. Like wow. I'm definitely listening to your project. That's definitely
what's your stage name?
Black Native. So I got that name. We was in college. So me, my friend's brother, and my friend. So we were the DSA, the Dirty South Avengers, because at that time it was like, you know, it was like 05, 06. And, you know, people was Laffy Taffy and Soldier Boy and all that. And we didn't like the fact that like people were making fun of the South and trying to call us like the downfall of hip hop.
Yeah.
So what we did was we would avenge these beats. So we would take a Gucci Mane beat, we would take a Soldier Boy beat, and we would, you know, flow over them and avenge the beat. And then in the comics, you know, there's the West Coast Avengers, there's a Great Lakes Avengers for the Midwest, there's the East Coast Avengers, but there's no down South or Dirty South Avengers. And so we decided to, you know, go with that as our name. So all of our names were either video game or comic related. So mine, I got Black Native. It's an amalgamation of a lot of things. First, I'm Black. I'm a native of the South. Second, like black and turquoise are like my favorite colors. So, you know, Native Americans use, you know, the turquoise. I have some Native American ancestry. So black and turquoise is like my favorite color combination. And then two of my favorite comic book characters are Black Panther and Warpath. Warpath is Native American. And I'm an army brat, so I moved around like the nomadic Native American. So I just used all of that and turned, you know, we just try to make our name sound like some kind of D-list heroes. And so Black Native was what I came up with for my name. So that's how I got it.
That's cool, man. So how long you been rapping for?
Oof. I started, my first mixtape came out in 2009 called Enupchuck. Based off, you know, the Super Friends. Again, using the Native American motif. So my first mixtape came out in 2009, but we started like just in the studio and stuff like that, like around, like I said, 06, 07. So I've been at this, you know, for a minute, but this is my 5th project. So if you count, you know, the 2 mixtapes, the 2 albums, and this EP. So yeah, I've been at it for a minute, man. And you know, I love it. You know, I just been itching to perform since COVID. You know, I haven't been able to, you know, touch the people, touch the stage, and I've been trying to find ways to try to, you know, get into that so I can really, you know, because that's why I feel like, you know, the energy is felt. You know, that's how you really,
yeah.
And I feel like that's how you really build a fan base as an artist. You know, that's how you make your money touring. So like, you got to get in front of the people.
Yeah.
So
come to Charlotte, they let you do it out here.
Oh, for real?
Hey, yeah, we got independent showcases weekly,
All the
just
time.
about. Yeah.
All the time. I have something because I wanted to let you know that so kid you not, Crime Wave and Hallelujah Anyhow were the two songs I highlighted because I really like those tracks. So I want you to know that like what you put into those tracks translated and really like I was like, these are really good like essence of hip hop tracks. And they were two of my favorites. So the fact that you like came on and spoke about those two specifically, I'm like, the message is you're doing it. You're doing it. It translates. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, you got the fan right here, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. See, you got
That's
a fan
what's
already. You got fans already. Look at that.
That's
What's all about. Well, look, man. Hey, look, I'll bust a road trip in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, due to my son living in Alabama, you know, I just for Martin Luther King weekend, like I'll bust a 12-hour drive to Alabama to go see my kids. So I can bust a, you know,
nice little detour.
A little joint down. I can go to Charlotte, no problem. So you know, if they got something down there, you know, if I you know, I'll do it, no problem. So
you know, we got plenty. You probably got it in your area too. It's just you just gotta just look for it. Yeah, it's probably
one thing about I will say about the DMV, man. Due to it being very, you know, they got their own identity. It's real go-go oriented, you know, around here. Most of the things are gonna be that. I will say that you know, I'm gonna look. My engineer Judah, who knows everybody in this area, especially in the DC, you know, he has told me about some things at Howard Theater and stuff like that. So definitely gonna look into that. And he's put me on to people who have like radio stations who play like the independent artists and stuff like that.
That's what's up, man.
So
yeah, I'm about to say send me your shit.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm need a clean version though, but yeah, send me your shit.
But that's the thing. I don't know if y'all listen, but I curse more in real life than I do in my raps.
That's true. You do.
Like my raps, like I don't, and it's not intentional, like on some Will Smith type thing. It just I always seem to convey what I need to get across.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah.
Without being too explicit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So sending a clean version ain't never been an issue for me. Like
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's all. Hey,
definitely response in the area.
Major key.
Go ahead, Nick.
No, I was gonna say we'll do an album review. We gotta do a project review.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Me and you, and then and bring you back on, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Bring you back on because everything you said about that though, I definitely connected a lot with me. Just the whole concept of it. You really have a theme that you thought out. You know, you really thought about the theme, and that theme is deep. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I started in 2007, made my first beat, and I'm 32 now. And it's like so much shit changes in your life, but for people, and I think Norris, you can also relate to this as well. You know, just staying with the music, that is the journey, right? And there's been so many times where I've had my doubts because I have big dreams as well, and it's always about just like you just keep going, and the key is you still do it. You know, keyword still. My dad is 74 years old. He's been a rock drummer for 40 years. So like I've seen him go, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be playing drums until my hands fall off, like until I'm literally 85. Like that's the plan. And I'm like, yo, that's just I've inherited that because I'm like, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. At the end of the day, like the accolades, they come and go, and there's been times I've been focused on like I gotta get something, you know what I mean? But it's really about the music though. And it's like, you know, always keeping that faith as a musician, feeling like you have something to say, you have something to contribute. Like Ashley was saying when she gave her intro, something to contribute. You know what I mean? That's the giving back. That's what keeps the culture going. Is that contribution? You know, if no one shows up to the party with any food, nobody eats. You contribute. You know what I mean? Okay. So I love the theme, bro. I love the theme, and I definitely connect with that.
Man, y'all niggas some poets. Y'all been got
not even
rap. God damn.
I know what I mean, though, bro. You know, you've been doing this shit for a while too, man.
Nah, for sure. The way you said like when Black Native broke down his whole come up, and then the way you just gave him his flowers too, and the way Ashley did, like y'all speaking tonight. This shit feel good to hear. That's dope. But nah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Nick.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Thank you.
I definitely got like 444 vibes with the EP though. Definitely got.
Okay.
I really want to hear it for real.
Yeah, I gotta hear some shit like that.
Yeah, you know, I get a lot of my now the big homie Shaz, he's the only. Well, by the way, he did the cover and all that, but like he is the only one that I would ever credit as far as like inspiring me to rap. You know what I mean? But as far as influences go, you know, I got my influences, and you know, Little Brother and Happy Roots are huge to me because they have a similar story. You know, met some brothers, you know what I'm saying, in the college dorm from a state that's not really synonymous with hip hop. You don't really think Alabama, you don't really think Kentucky, you don't really, at that time, you didn't think North Carolina before, you know, J. Cole and stuff blew up. And so like those similar stories, and then them rapping about being everyman, you know what I'm saying, everyday people, you know what I mean, in their raps as well. So that really, you know, connected with me and really influenced, you know, like the content, you know what I mean. Like I said, Fonte, all, you know, Pooh, all 6 members of Nappy Roots, you know, that really goes into, you know, just have something to relate to. I ain't sold no package before, you know what I'm saying. I can't relate to that, like, you know what I'm saying. So like, you know, having people who, you know, and who, you know, went to college and found their crews, you know, doing that and, you know, making their way around the city trying to build their name, that really resonated. And so yeah, I appreciate but yeah, we need some grown man raps out here.
No, for sure.
We need it. Grown woman, grown rap, grown man. That's why I said rap about the mammograms, rap about AARP.
Crazy.
Rap about it all.
Yeah. Yo, for real. I felt like Andre 3K, that was a cop out for me. I was like, man, you could be rapping if you wanted to, dog.
I think you know what? I think it's because if you go back to Watch Out for the Hook, you know, Andre said trying to outdo my last verse is my curse. You know what I mean? And so I think that he lives in his head a lot, which a lot of artists do. But I think that, you know, even though he just won a Grammy with Killer Mike's album for what he did on that song. So, but maybe that's not enough, you know what I'm saying, as far as confidence for him. And so maybe he feels like he's out of the loop. Yeah. When actually, I mean, the lane's wide open. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying the reason why I say it was a cop out is like he's exposed. There's something else going on. Like you said, I think maybe he doesn't feel like he can do what he did before. I don't know, but like, don't say because of my age, I got nothing to talk about. It's like, that's not true. Killer Mike's 47. Killer Mike was 47 when he put out Michael. Okay, so like he has something to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was 31 when we put that out. I felt every bar. So like it's not even really about that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a cop out a little bit because you could if you wanted to. There's shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like there's plenty of shit to talk about. And it doesn't have to be a colonoscopy. There's plenty of shit you can talk about. There's a lot of things going on in the world too right now. You could be talking about. So I don't want to hear that shit. That there's nothing. You know, it's just. But like I said, cool. I respect it.
But and Common was nominated for hip hop album.
Auditorium. Yeah, that's a perfect. He's one of my idols for that reason because he kept going. He kept fucking going. You know what I'm saying? He just kept going. He loves it.
I think about like another thing that keeps me motivated is I think about like 2 Chainz, for instance, right? Like he was Titty Boy,
Titty Boy,
and then I think at like 41, 42 is when he made the change to 2 Chainz, and then
he's still going. He's still putting out shit too.
He just dropped something.
He did start an album
today. It was a Larry June, man. He about to put out an album with Larry June about doing that shit. Right?
That was actually a good album. That was a good album too.
And again, Larry June talks about eating vegan and all kind of like so I think the lane, as long as you make it sound fly, as long as you make it palatable, I think you can you can do it.
Facts.
I'm definitely gonna make my way down to Charlotte. Mark my words. I'm coming down. If they got them showcases, I love a road trip. So
Come on.
I'll
I
bust
mean, you can have a tour. You can do about 4 in a week if you want to. For
Right.
I
real.
want to come to Charlotte. I want to come visit Charlotte too, because I'm down in the Raleigh area a lot. I have family down there. I've never been to Charlotte though.
Okay.
You ain't never been to Charlotte?
Never
Like
been
ever?
to Charlotte.
Oh,
No, I'm
come
from
on, yeah.
Massachusetts,
Come
bro.
down. Come down, Nick. We're gonna have a fucking ball.
I'll be in Charlotte next weekend, bro. I'll be in
But
Charlotte.
yeah,
Charlotte.
I've heard great things though.
Come on.
Yeah,
Now AJ be coming to Charlotte. You know what time it is?
I do. That's my shorty stay at. So yeah, I'm down there all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my ex-fiance, my first fiance, she I used to go to Rock Hill a lot. So, Rock Hill, South Carolina is like right there. Like kind of like from DC to PG, so it's like right there. So yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah,
Charlotte straight.
Word.
Now, it's some more bullshit though. I tell you, because I heard you say this comment. I wanted to say something, but I want to cut you off while you was talking. But like you were saying up there in DC, it's more the like go vibe and like they got their thing. I think you should look at that as an advantage because you ain't gonna have no comp down here with nobody rapping. How I assume you rap, which is like pure hip hop type.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody really doing that. Everybody down here is Chief Keef and drill
Trying
and
to be
trap.
baby.
Yeah, no, it ain't even trying to be the baby. Like the baby shit ain't even hot no more. It's all about who you killing and drugs and shit like that. Yeah. So that's what I say. You will stand out regardless, especially if your shit dope. I mean, your story and the background of it too dope for it to not be dope, in my opinion. So
appreciate that.
I think you could really do something if you come out here, but you won't have nobody else doing it in your lane like that. For real.
And this spots up here too is just they kind of like lessened a little bit since COVID. But it's definitely some spots out here for sure.
Yeah, I was deep out here. I was the one producer. I would show up to all the artist showcases with beats. I'll be the only person. I go on stage and play my beats. Everybody was there to perform, but I would go there.
What was it? Remember that producer showcase we used to go to?
Yeah, so I used to go there all the time. I went to like a dozen producer showcases. And there are like, I don't think I encountered like too much of the go-go shit, to be honest. Honestly, it was more like. It was like there was some trap, but there wasn't too much trap, right?
Yeah,
it was kind of like some like I don't know the word for it, but like a little bit of trap, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, kind of organic, a little bit of wordplay, not too much, but a little bit. That's kind of what I encountered. So I feel like it's still worth it, bro. Just to check
absolutely, it's always gonna be worth it.
That was like 2018, 2019. I was deep. Yeah. I was there at every event.
Shit, pull your phone out, go to the mall, and just rap at somebody.
Hey,
you might go viral. I mean, if anybody doing that,
listen,
that's true.
I've been thinking about some ideas. Definitely. I think for me, because I don't have like a team, I got to be artists. Plus A&R, plus everything. You know what I mean? So I think I gotta, compartmentalize like when to be this, when to be that. But definitely, like that's definitely the inspiration because I love being on stage. I love seeing the people react. I love it's really a euphoric feeling being on stage and seeing people react and going to the showcases and things like that. So it's the part that I missed the most out of this journey. It's like I said, before COVID, I was actually doing it, but then when that hit, that changed. So I definitely want to get back into, just rocking crowds. That's what I love the most. I love it.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, come on down.
Bet.
All right, AJ, what was the next thing on the topic? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, yeah. The Grammys.
The Grammys, yeah. Okay.
So this is a good year for the Grammys, actually, in hip hop. Right. We about to get to it. I'm gonna lead up to it.
Yeah, come on. Let's talk about it, AJ.
So first off, for all the people that's in the Beehive, Beyonce finally got album of the year. And she got country album of the year too, I believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was about to win that shit.
Right.
You say what?
The Swifties
She
were
acted like
salty
she didn't
about
know
that
she was
one.
about to win it.
Right?
So-
She was like.
Was she Swift? Taylor Swift has won. She's won that before, right? Like album of the year.
Yeah, I think she has.
Yeah, she's
I
good.
think she got a
I'm
couple,
pretty
don't
sure.
she?
She's good.
Probably.
She's
Probably.
got a
She
lot.
probably got a couple on her.
She's
Definitely
good.
got a country album with you for sure.
Who was really mad was Billie Eilish.
Billie
You
Eilish.
see it in her eyes.
Why?
Facts.
She had tears in her eyes.
She sure did. My bad,
She
y'all.
had a big project. She had a big project this year.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, the scene it's a level of success. I think when we talk about the Grammys, we have to think about like these are
They did a beehive right
all of the artists that want to put out their best. Like you're going against people that it's like the NBA All-Star. If you're at the NBA All-Star game of music right now. Like there are a lot of amazing players here. There are a lot of good I think there's a level of understanding, and that's why like even when you're nominated, people put that in their bio. Like they will say Grammy nominated because even the nomination is like something to be excited about.
Yep.
I know because I be in here like birds of a feather. Like it was my jam. Like I did wear it out. Like I do like the album, but I think when we are thinking about like okay, the project is really good. I love all of Billy. Like I like the project, but if I'm putting it in the framework of the albums that were in that category, which were some amazing albums that came out, it's like okay. If I'm listening to the development of all of these other albums, I'm like, okay, cool, that makes sense. So I think everything was just the reaction. I think everybody just had like raw reactions because like you're putting your work out there, like, and it's to the point now where you're being considered for something. So I think we might have just seen just like a raw reaction to this the overall evening.
Yeah.
I don't think she was mad.
I agree with that. I mean, look, it's like Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my
Right.
So you have like a room
is.
full of artists who's sensitive about their
Absolutely.
All a sea of sensitivity.
Right.
Yeah.
I still remember when Travis Scott got mad here and went rap album of the year. I remember that.
He took a step forward. I still remember that. That shit blew my mind. He knew he was gonna win it, and he lost it. But that's like they Super Bowl. Like you was hitting towards the answer. That's like the highest accomplishment, at least on paper, for rap. That's like the Super Bowl of rap. So when you don't win it, it's not mad on some like, oh, I hate that they won it. It's just like, damn, I'm still not good enough. So it kind of makes you want to, go get that ring. So I think, I mean, if I would be honored in first, but if I ever was at the Grammys and didn't win, I'd probably be balling. Like I'd have to walk out or some shit.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm gonna chug my flask and I'm gonna walk out for a little bit.
I'm gonna come back in, but I'm gonna take a step out. I gotta
for sure.
Fucks and punch a couple walls.
Yeah.
Especially if I put my heart into a tape, like how you was saying, like all them artists do. Put your heart into it, and you still ain't win. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
And then Chris Brown got best R&B album of the year. Rhapsody got was it best melodic rap performance of the year with Erykah Badu. That was fire.
Oh, Rhapsody got a Grammy. That's dope.
Yeah, she got a
First
Grammy.
of all, I just want to say I thought she should have been on best rap album. 3 a.m. was dope. I mean, the album, Please Don't Cry was dope.
Please Don't Cry. That was a good
but
album.
I think my only gripe would be is, you know how short attention spans are these days. The album was a little long compared to the other ones.
Fair.
But the content was, I think it was her most personal album. So I thought she got snubbed for rap album of the year, but I'm glad she got something for 3 a.m.
Well, speaking of, I was gonna say Doechii. I was like, Doechii. I was happy about that, man. And listen, like her album, honestly, probably my favorite rap album of the entire year. No lie, because listening to that, I was like, man. I mean, I listen to a lot of commercial shit, commercial shit, because I'm trying to like do my thing in the industry, right? But hearing that, I was like, this is a breath of fresh air, man. It's just like it's more the rap that I fell in love with, a little more soul. You know what I mean? Just telling her story. I felt like I knew her. Matter of fact, she reminded me of my wife before I met her, or like early on when I met her. She reminded me of her. So I immediately was just like, it just kind of connected with me. But But yeah, I was so happy she won, and I'm just piggybacking off of what you said about Rhapsody. Rhapsody, another great female MC. But I was so happy to see Doechii win, though. I was very happy for her because
She
that's,
made history. The only
because like you guys were all saying, like the Grammy is the highest form accomplishment, it's the highest thing, and it's like, yeah, you got the music and you also have like a career. These are career driven musicians, right? So these two different things, right? Not too different, but they work together, right? So like you get that. That's like getting your doctorate. That's like getting your whatever, like the highest degree you can possibly get. That's like getting both at the same time. So like that's why I chase that as well, because it's just it's just something about that, something magical about that. So I was really happy with all this shit. I was happy with Doechii. Of course, we'll talk about Kendrick as well.
Speaking of that, my man took
Yes.
home 5 Grammys.
Look at him, yo.
Yes, sir. In a
Yo.
Canadian tux.
What the Canadian tux they
Yo,
think?
I saw that shit, bro. I saw it.
That's more Grammys that Drake's ever won.
That's
In
crazy.
one night.
It's short too. I'm surprised they didn't give him 6. I was like, give him 6.
was nominated for 6. You only got
Give him one more.
Every
If
nomination.
his album
Clean
dropped a
sweep.
little earlier, he probably would have made rap album of the year if they dropped a little bit earlier.
No, true though. He probably would have done.
Man.
Yeah, he got 5 Grammys.
It was like Alicia Keys and Lauryn Hill. Remember when they were holding on?
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, that shit.
Yeah.
And we get to see him perform in 2 days.
Man,
We do.
Can't wait for that shit.
We're
We're
putting
putting the baby to bed early just for that shit, bro. Like, yeah, move his bedtime. Like, we needs to be asleep. Like, my wife's like, no way am I missing that. Nope.
You can't.
So speaking of that, so like like I don't know if y'all heard like DJ Academics like supposedly leaked the fucking playlist set list for the Super Bowl. Okay. Now, assuming if this is true, I doubt it's true because I feel like he going like do some other shit. But
first of all, he got bigger fish to fry.
Right. Number one. But like, how do y'all feel about if this was a set playlist, which I rock with this? You got Squabble Up, you got Humble, DNA, Euphoria. He gonna do his verse from Like That, Man at the Garden, Peekaboo, Not Like Us. Actually, no, he gonna tease it, then go to Luther, All the Stars, Not Like Us, and then TVO.
I don't think that's real.
I don't think it is either.
That's bullshit.
First of all, I need this nigga to play Mad City #1.
He gotta do Money Trees.
But he gotta do Money Trees. There you go.
Money Trees. That's
Norris read my mind because I was gonna say like there's not enough Good Kid, Mad City. I don't think there's any Good Kid, Mad City.
There's no Good Kid, Mad
City. None on there.
That's not gonna happen though. I don't think so. He's gonna have something from there.
He gotta do all right. He definitely gotta do all right.
Oh, we need that one.
See, he did all right when he did Dr. Dre's joint. Remember he he had the people in the boxes and he had like the Golden Lords from Meteor Man.
Oh yeah.
I think Dodger Blues gonna be on there because this is a tribute to LA, and due to what's happening to LA with the fires and everything,
that's a good point.
Dodger Blues a jam, by the way. So
I don't sleep on Dodger Blues.
Dodger Blues.
They sleep on Dodger Blues. That's my shit.
I think it's straight. I like it. It's a good song. I ain't bumping it all day, every day.
Not all day, but I'm
yeah. I ain't gonna skip it.
I've only lived in California for like a year. I lived in Monterey, California when I was a kid. Military brat. But like just how you can just glide and groove to that joint. Like
it's smooth.
That's some smooth shit.
It does that.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the world is enjoying Kendrick.
I mean, they are though. I was just pointing this out to my wife. So, like, you guys saw the clip when I think it was Song of the Year when he won that. Okay, so when they won that and they start playing Not Like Us while he's walking up, the part of the song that they chose to play on air was like the beginning. I mean, it was like the diss part where he's calling out Drake by name, pedophile, all that shit. They made sure to keep that shit in there. They didn't they could have cherry picked another part and like a little less offensive, a little less like on Drake. Now they made sure like, no, get that part. Make sure you get that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? So like it says a lot that like I think a lot of people are pissed off of him in the industry side for what some of the shit that he's doing as well with one of the largest labels who have a huge market share. UMG has a huge market share of the industry. A lot of executives, a lot of people who are involved in that business in there. And what Drake's doing with the lawsuit is actually trying to upend the industry as a whole. It's not just like an indictment on that label. It's a contest to how all the streaming is done and all the monetization. It's a real deep fucking lawsuit. So I think he's got some people that don't like him in there. But I just thought it was so crazy. Like, yo, like this has never been done in hip hop ever. Where you've seen a diss track be this big, like trend like this. And I don't think I'll ever see it again. Ever. Like, yo, it's just crazy. He called him a pedophile right there. And everyone's cheering. Like, yo, I'm like, this is hilarious.
How they all went up for A minor. Like,
they all went, yo,
the whole crowd.
Yo, like that.
You saw how they went to Beyonce and Blue? Like Beyonce, and then they went to Blue, and then did you see Tay Tay?
I did.
Yeah.
You see how Taylor Swift was
there?
They got a picture of her holding the glass up.
Yo, she was at the Chiefs game. She was dancing around for Travis Kelce and shit. Yeah, she was jumping around. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think it's just, for me, Kendrick is just a genius. The way he rolled that shit out, the way he strategized that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he did a good job. You know, he did a fucking good job with that battle.
You say what? People didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah,
I kept telling motherfuckers, right? I don't know who y'all think this man is, but he about to watch Drake. Just wait. I love
it. That's good. I've never seen that. That's good.
Hell no, I knew Kendrick was gonna wipe the floor with his bum ass. I didn't know he was gonna make the biggest hit of all fucking time.
Like shit.
Right. I mean, nowadays,
this shit crazy.
I can't believe it though. As a hip hop fan, I just can't believe how big it is. Like, I watch a lot of soccer too, and I remember when Canada played Argentina, the national team, the men's national teams, and Canada lost, but Drake was talking a lot of shit. The Argentinian national team, they started playing this song at the stadium, and like just like it was like, yo, even the Argentina, it'd be like South America everywhere. It's global. It's just global.
That's hilarious.
So I guess the Drake curse is not only for college basketball.
Damn.
No, but the way this shit had to build up, though, it was so organic, and that's why you won't see it again.
Right.
Like Kendrick was his first tour was through Drake. Something happened within all of that shit and kept going, and they had the little quiet beef. Then he called out the whole industry, and Drake really took it to panties and goddamn did interviews about him. And then they kind of ain't say much, but they kind of were. And then it just fucking came out of nowhere and blew up, and it went on for like months. And the way it ended was just crazy. That's crazy, bro.
I just want to say,
crazy.
As a Scorpio, like Drake, unfortunately.
Me too.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, he's making us look bad. But the Scorpio energy he's giving out, I don't like it. I don't like it. But
making Scorpios look bad, making light skin look bad, like God damn,
right. I got work to do. I got hella work to do. I'm also a Gemini rising. So Kendrick's a Gemini, so I got that in me too.
I balance it out right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
Gemini's
definitely petty as hell. Yeah. Show.
But yeah, I think I don't know if any of y'all watched the interview that he did with Ebro and Nadeska recently about the Super Bowl. He just wanted to, similar to Joey Badass, I think he just wanted to keep that competitive spirit, because I can't lie, I also feel like it was like the current NBA, how like shit is just too buddy, like ain't no
right, ain't no real.
You know what I'm saying? Like people just too friendly, and it's like, where's the competition? So him keeping that competitive spirit, and that's what he said, to Ebro and Nadeska when they asking him about like his mind frame of going into GNX or things like that. Like I think it's important because it's a sport, like he said, and disses and all that kind of stuff. And I think with these Gen X's, it ain't been no real disses. Like we came up in disses, again, for us, I guess for us born in the 80s, early 90s, we came up in that. It was just competitive. You know what I mean? Like, and so with these drill rappers and all that kind of stuff that they look up to, they too drugged out to diss nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or they take it to a King Von level and they just kill people. Yeah. So it's like real polar opposites. Either I'm not dissing at all and we friendly, or I'm actually going to kill you. So keeping it on wax, you know what I mean, is something I think that's foreign between the past, 10, 15 years. And, to them have this energy to him want to keep that spirit alive, started with the Control verse and everything else. Like, I think it's real dope. And,
but I don't know. I feel like the rap they do, I feel like all they do is this. It's just this one was because it was like the moguls of the game. Like it's really Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, and then you just keep naming names, but they were really at the top. And it's the fact that all of them who are supposed to be the best buddy of friends, like you stated, two of them really hate each other like this. Like it's just bigger. It's not even like it that it just exploded on a path that we couldn't have predicted, bro. Like this is some big shit. Pause. That shit is crazy.
Speaking of J. Cole, so I think people got it messed up about J. Cole. Like he had.
That's my reaction to this. That's my reaction to his statement right now.
I think that J. Cole held some deference toward Kendrick because that's his man's, right? Mm-hmm. But all these other people, like the Sorry Not Sorry joint, where Joey Badass said, might delete later, but Joey want. Like, I think people need to not confuse his deference to his actual homie compared to the rest of everybody. So I think that if people keep poking at, I think he's really, because he kills his features, he does this thing. So I think that people getting it messed up, like, you're not Kendrick. You don't hold that same deference in my eye. So you can get it. And I think that that's what's going to end up happening if people keep mentioning his name like he punked out.
He shouldn't apologize, though. That's all I can ever say to him. You shouldn't have apologized. Don't put the diss out. Then you called it might delete later the whole tape, but you really deleted us like the diss song, and you apologized at your fucking festival.
Yeah,
I was right there, dog. Exactly. Like this is hip hop, bro. We just had a whole conversation about the sport of it. At the end of the day, this is what this shit is about. It's hip hop. And you goddamn the king of it, literally. He could have, J. Cole would have won. Now, I was worried about J. Cole going to Kendrick. I'm not going to lie to you. Because J. Cole got bars that don't make fucking, I don't get how you think of that. But you apologize. It's just like, why say anything in the first place, dog?
Yeah,
but, okay.
Point,
I hope you got some sleep. Go get your rest.
He did.
He said he couldn't sleep.
He said on his bicycle. He said it.
Oh man.
Yo, sleep in 3 days. Like, God damn, what you been doing?
Yeah. I agree with Norris. I've talked about it before, but got a lot of respect for J. Cole the artist. But when it comes to that, I didn't like the way he handled it.
Yeah. I didn't like it. Definitely. Yeah. But I do think that other people going at him, and again, it's hip hop, so they got the right to go with him. I just think that
who going at him though? Who is it?
Well, like I said, Joey Badass, on the Sorry Not Sorry joint, where after he called out the whole West Coast, and it was West Coast, de-licking, and when he used the Jay-Z line from 222s, and that's why the whole West Coast is coming at him. Daylight has gone at him. Ray Vaughn from TDE is going at him. Again, even Razcast, did a joint, responding to it. So I know he was trying to keep the spirit of hip hop going because he feels like, I've been acting on power, being unique, but I'm trying to come back in this rap thing and I'm trying to set it off. So it's good energy. I love the energy. But him calling out J. Cole, I feel like you ain't on that level, dog. And if he got at you, I feel like you would get ate up. But I think people using the Kendrick situation to get at him. Like,
I see what you mean. I didn't even hear the whole Joey Badass song. I just heard about it. And so what is he saying that everybody, what is he saying about the West Coast?
All right, so like I feel like New Year's Day, like he started out the new year with the rulers back, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then that song he said is too much West Coast dick licking. And again, he used that Jay-Z line from 222s.
Yeah.
And so that got like the West Coast, you know, riled up. So Ray Vaughn, who's on TDE.
Yeah,
okay. So he did the Crash Out Heritage joint over the Heart Part 6 beat. And then Daylight did a joint called first he did a joint called High U. And then then he kind of chilled for a while for like 2 weeks. And then on his birthday, January 20th, he came out with this joint called Sorry Not Sorry. And the video, first of all, the visuals are dope. The visuals are actually doper than the song. But in that song, he says, men lie, women lie, Joey don't, might delete later. I know damn well Joey won't.
Yeah, that's a little J Cole song.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
do like a little jab at him.
Yeah, he do a little jab. And that's what I'm saying. I think, and so, you know, since then, you know, Daylight and some other people, his homie from Pro Era came out with a joint. So it's been a lot of back and forth between West Coast artists and, you know, the Pro Era camp going at Joey Badass for that. Yeah. But the Might Delete Later line is the one that, like, you know, J. Cole caught a stray. And people think it's safe to talk about him like he's not.
Yeah.
J. Cole,
like he's not a problem.
Just due to his deference.
Yeah.
There's one person, but you ain't them.
Yeah. I see. When I heard about this, you guys might not agree with me, but when I heard that he dissed the West Coast, I was shaking my head because I'm like, bro, like, all right, first of all, we know the history, and you know the history, Joey Badass. Your whole thing is I'm from the 90s. You're obsessed with it. You know the history of the East Coast, West Coast. Why the fuck are you bringing that back?
And he was on an album he was on Ab-Soul's album, which was something
that's my fault. My thing was like, why are you bringing that back? You should know this. Second of all, Joey Badass is a dope rapper. Don't get me wrong. Like, I fuck with his shit. I love 1999. I loved All American Badass in particular.
Yeah,
but you want to come out here and talk about being the king, bro. You wait 5 years between albums and you go acting and you do other shit. Like, so it's like I don't know if you're the right person to be coming like that. Like, it's calling out a whole coast. Like, I wasn't feeling it, man. I was not feeling it. So I will say though, I do like the competitiveness, but I feel like that's you're the wrong person. And don't make it an East Coast, West Coast thing either. Don't do that shit. Like,
I think he was also. Now, for me, I think he was calling out East Coast as well, because, you know, East Coast hasn't, outside of Griselda, before that, like, it wasn't like the last person, like, his age group that really had a presence was like, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? But, like, New York hip hop has really ain't been, you know, you got some people holding it down, but
you know,
I think like
that's a whole.
Even though he used that line, I think he was talking about hip hop in general. But West Coast sensitive, man, they always have been, and this is the aftermath. No pun intended.
That's good.
Oh shit! Any of y'all going to the Kendrick's tour?
Man, if I didn't have a kid, I'd probably be there.
I don't have them, and I'm gonna be there.
Oh, we know.
I'm going to the Charlotte show actually. So.
Oh yeah, you said that, bro. That's gonna be awesome, man. Listen, I saw him from Mr. Morale, so I got my opportunity to see.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was amazing, bro. Like, so I'm
incredible.
I saw that. It was amazing. So you guys gonna have a great time. It's gonna be great.
I think he gonna kill the Super Bowl, man.
Oh,
you know he is.
I'm excited about because Kendrick is also a historian and uses hip hop as a tool to teach history. So alongside of whatever set list he decides to do, I am super excited for whichever visual aspects he brings to the Super Bowl in Black History Month in this climate.
And Trump's there too. Trump's in the
Bubble
building
Up
too.
video had so many references to just the Black American experience and how that is clearly trying to be like erased. So having, they say the Super Bowl stage is one of the biggest stages ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see just kind of what messaging he puts out through his visuals as well as the set list.
Think he gonna bring out Tay Tay?
Who?
Bring out who?
Taylor Swift. That's my nickname for Tay Tay. That's my nickname for it.
I hear. Not y'all nickname basis. You said it earlier.
Hell no. He wouldn't dare do that. That'll lower his stock. People be mad at
But they got a collaboration already. That's why Drake named it Taylor Made, because that was his whole shot at him.
I still don't think he would.
So for her to be, she already gonna be in the building because of Travis Kelce. I'm just saying.
I don't think
he might.
I ain't gonna do that. I pray he does not do that.
Oh, the Bad Blood verse. I'm literally, I'm trying to. I'm like, where do their roads pass? Okay, across. Okay.
I mean, Taylor Swift, she was obsessed with him. She was saying in interviews, like, I wish I was friends with him in 2015. Like, I just want to be. I'm such a big fan. Like, she loves Kendrick.
He's the fucking GOAT. We should be honored to breathe the same air.
There you go.
Kendrick is a genius, but like he really is one. Like the way people look at Kanye, that's how I look at Kendrick. That nigga made me cry when I heard Good Kid, Mad City, bro. That shit is different. Him.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for him. Like I know him.
Each one of his album releases, I have like life moments around each one. I'm like, oh yeah, 2012, yup, 2015, yup. Like 2017, each time was like, yeah.
You know how difficult that is to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like at that level,
only hip hop Pulitzer, man.
Hip hop Pulitzer,
right? The only one.
Yeah, this is. It really is bigger and deeper than just this surface level. And that's a lot just with just artists, sometimes artists in general, like, what is your why? Like, okay, you put food on the table and then what? Like, you have to realize that people are just, we say it all the time, like we multi-dimensional. We have so many different things that we like to do. So we have to, as consumers of creativity, allow artists to create and look at watch their music videos, because people are still making music videos, and listen to, like, after I listened to your project, Black Native, I went and looked up who did your album art. Like, you invest in the things that you're consuming, like pay attention to that stuff. So I can't wait for the performance. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm watching, because
fuck the Eagles, fuck the Chiefs, and definitely fuck the Eagles.
Like, I'm so tired of seeing the Chiefs. I just don't want to. I don't want to see them in the Super Bowl. No.
Should have been Redskins versus the Bills.
I kind of want them to win just because it'll be the first time ever, and we get to see it happen at least.
I know Not Like Us is usually for Drake, but on Sunday night it will specifically be for Patrick. That Not Like Us for Patrick. I just need Hey, I'm gonna go on mute real quick. Drake,
Yo, that is hilarious.
Fucking with Patrick.
Well, you know they mad at Saquon's wife, right?
What she do?
What happened?
Cause she white. That what? That's all I ever see people talking about.
No, they pulled us. See, you guys. If you decide you're about to be in some type of spotlight, you better wipe that Twitter. You better wipe it. You better wipe it.
Oh god!
I just seen that,
man. And she was saying like hard R's and making little jokes with the hard R.
Oh, she's white. She's white.
Yeah, Saquon's wife is white. Yeah,
that's why I thought that was mad. I be seeing that on Instagram. I mean on Facebook. But that was months ago. Damn.
Nah, it just resurfaced, man. So
tragic.
They dragging.
Oh, she put a Hulk Hogan.
They got the Dr. Umar memes and all of it.
She put a Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Apologize
for you, nigga.
Absolutely. Hey, it was bad.
Hogan got booed on Raw on Netflix. When that nigga got booed, I stood up and applauded. I was just like,
yo,
good job, LA. Good job.
That's funny.
Good job.
We were watching that joint, and I was just in here like,
They booed the hell
wow,
out
look what your decisions lead to.
Yep.
Look what your decisions lead to. You can't think. And you would think after seeing that and seeing all that, all the people that hopped on this performance, the inauguration performance, you would have think that would have did something. You got to pay attention to who. I mean, I feel 50 a little bit because I'm kind of the same way. Like, birds of a feather really do flock together. When I am in office settings, I'm talking to politics. Like, I'm talking politics. I'm talking pay. Like, I want to know who is around me. I want to know what people believe in, what they stand up for. Like, I've never been one to shy away from like talking politics with people. And because people like pay attention to that stuff. Like, they was booing that man. That man, he didn't even get to the ring. Because I know the way they practiced that show, he was supposed to walk to the ring. He didn't get there. Them boos were so loud. Like, they didn't stop booing. Like, they kept booing. All because of the decisions you made.
My boy was in the crowd too. You said them shits was real. That boo was like deafening.
They were booing. That was a historic booing. Live.
Besides SZA, do you think it's going to be any other guests or, as far
I
as
don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't know. I would like for it to be, but Kendrick, he like his last tour, he just did it with his cousin, Baby Keem.
Baby Keem.
Like he don't
Like,
really.
I can see him bringing Baby Keem out, maybe.
Yeah, he might bring.
I can see that.
Yeah, he might bring Baby Keem.
Yeah, maybe J-Rock or somebody. I would love for him to bring J-Rock out for Money Trees.
Yeah, or bring out
I would love for the whole Black Hippie.
Yeah, bring the whole Black Hippie.
Yeah.
They could do
That would
collard
be dope.
greens with him and Schoolboy Q.
But I don't know. He should also. I think he should just enjoy his moment too. Just do your thing. You got
absolutely.
SZA. Yeah, just do your
Him
thing.
and SZA. Yeah. Because they do got like a couple songs out. Yeah.
30 for 30.
All the stars.
Yeah.
Luther.
Yeah, all the stars. Yeah,
Because
Luther gotta get played, man.
Oh, Luther
and
definitely
SZA got her own shit too. So SZA gonna play like at least one of her songs.
She could probably do one song. Yeah, I think he'll let her get one or two.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited, man.
Me too. This promo for his tour too. Like this is go. After people see this, they buy tickets for real. Yeah.
Because I did hear ticket sales were low.
Because they so fucking expensive.
They really are, bro. Like I feel like $3.
And not only that, but Beyonce just announced hers too. So
like we have what like.
You gotta pace that, you know.
You need to take out a loan.
My girl's looking at that shit too. I'm like, all right.
You see what's going on?
Right?
These tax returns.
The tariffs. That's what you gotta worry about. Fucking tariffs. That's another thing too. Trump is in the building at the Super Bowl, right? So I just like for me, so there's so many things, right? Like Kendrick, and how Kendrick. I mean, he said some things politically about Trump. I think a couple things, and a couple things in his bars, but like him being on the stage, we got like the context of the NFL, which we know has a lot of racist owners, a lot of old racist money, and then he's there, right, amidst them, and then Donald Trump is up there watching the show. And then we got this divided ass country called the United States of America, all fucking tuned in at the same time. So that's why I look at the whole picture. I'm like, this is something out of a fucking movie to me. Yeah. Like, yo, this is it is crazy.
Yeah, he need to bring out YG so he can play fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Yo, bro, if he did that, I'm telling you, yes.
That would be hilarious.
Yo, if he bring out, that would be amazing. But I wonder if Taylor Swift gonna keep the same energy because she be buddy with Mahomes' wife, but Mahomes' wife is a Trump supporter, and then we all know that she had the Kamala endorsement, but him being in the building,
I think
how the vibe's gonna be. Like, is she gonna keep the same energy in person, or is it gonna be, push that to the side?
I think you can cordially be around people, but you don't have to go perform at their inauguration though. Yeah, that's what I got to say about that. You can disagree, true. You can shake hands and shit, whatever, but you don't have to go kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's
yeah. Because partner or not, I wouldn't do it.
yeah. Well, you said, yeah.
It depends on the check.
I was about to say, you know what you think about that shit? You're like, wait
It
a
depends
minute.
on the check. If the check big enough, I'll do it. Fuck that.
Hey, where
so
I'm at,
speaking
where
of
I'm
that,
at in life,
I'm getting this
where I'm
money
at in
for
life
us,
right now,
goddammit.
yeah, give me that fucking money.
Right, listen, I wouldn't blame. I might not blame Norris, but Snoop, bro, you got the money. What do you need that shit for?
you just
got,
made.
It's
I
the
think
fact
you
that
did
he
like
said
500
he
a
wouldn't.
day. Just
It's the
being
fact
the
Snoop
Olympic
said he
ambassador
wouldn't, then you
already,
need
you don't need the money, man.
and what
I
Norris
feel
was just Norris, what you were just saying, like just the way he went off on people, like, bro, the
Yeah.
last time, like, I lost some respect for him, bro. Hip hop legend, of course, but I lost some respect for him. Like, yo, come on, man. You don't need to. What do you need to be there for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about, smaller artists, wanting some limelight. Like, not a good look if you're a rapper, but regardless, but like, what do you need to be there for? That, to me, that's the kiss the ring shit. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna kiss the ring and see
Nigga
see
turned
what I
to
can get. Let me get up in that circle.
That nigga
That's
turned to
some
Uncle
Drake
Ruckus
shit.
real quick. Nigga turned to Uncle Ruckus real quick. He like, oh, such a beautiful white man.
They got the president. We need to perform.
Donald J. Trump, and the J stands for Jesus.
Nah, you really sound like Uncle
Ronald Reagan at the gates.
Such a wonderful white man.
Yo.
Wonderful white man. Y'all need to show some respect.
He sounds just like him. That's good.
He really
Get
sounds
your
just
black
like
banana pellet hands.
Not you can get in the voice acting. Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn, Snoop.
Oh man,
It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
And Nelly.
And Nelly too. Man, Nelly, man, come on.
I mean, but
man.
Nelly,
Another Scorpio,
But to
man.
be fair, a lot of white people
It
listen
don't
to
hurt
Nelly
as
though.
bad for
A lot of white people
Nelly,
listen to Nelly though. So,
But like, fuck that.
Hold on. I need y'all to know that they were. I can show you this for a fact. I know that they did not address them by their names. They were addressed as that drop it like it's hot man, the hot in here man, and the you man. I know that's how they describe it.
I forgot about Soldier Boy.
Because if I'm thinking about the people, I was like, and if I think about because I've DJed like for multiple races, right? And I know what you just kind of know what what white people get crunk to. Like Hot in Here is their jam. Like Usher's is their jam. Like Black Eyed Peas is their jam. Like they're going off, and I know that's how they were addressed. They were not addressing them by their name.
You are God.
Oh my God. No, that's accurate though, Ashley. That's accurate. That's definitely accurate.
That's hilarious.
That joke pissed me off.
Yeah, definitely. I got nothing nice to say about it.
What you mean I gotta stop playing Flap Your Wings? I'm getting stressed. Like literally, I would say like as a DJ, I was like, this is actually pretty stressful because I don't want to be the DJ that gets booed for playing an artist. Like, so I have to change so much of the things that I do now. But also it's okay too because it limits the amount of decisions I have to make. So
drop down.
I didn't even know you were a DJ though. Like that.
I didn't know you was a DJ either, Ashley.
Yeah, I do a little something.
You been doing it here around Charlotte?
I had a couple shows. I don't do it. I haven't. I did a Halloween party at a bar in Charlotte. What was it? Common Market. I did a Halloween party. I've done Charlotte Shout before. I just do like little stuff. It's really like a love thing for me. So if I can get out there, I'll do it. But I have a great time. We can go hip hop, R&B. We can go Bollywood. Like we're gonna have a good time.
I love it.
What's your DJ name?
You know, it's crazy. I do not have one. That's how not often I do it. I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Ashley." Like, I'm still like trying to
DJ Mozingo.
That's it. Hi, I'm Ashley. Your name should just be Hi, I'm Ashley.
No,
I'm still trying to like.
It should be Dear Ashley. That's me.
Oh, see, that's good.
That's a producer tag right there.
I do so much, so it's hard. It's hard for me to like sit down and like strategize my DJ walk of life. I mean, it's good money. Like I like doing. I've done a couple of events for like the Chamber of Commerce, like little stuff like that. Like I like weddings and stuff. I like backyard cookouts. Like call me for the pool party. Like I realized I didn't like huge stage settings as much. But I do like the kind of intimate, like
that's what's up. That's awesome.
The weddings, the backyard stuff. So like, call me for the baby shower.
Baby shower.
Never guessed that. That's what's up.
She doing the hip hop shit for real. And I'm not mad at it. All right, we can go ahead and wrap this joint on up with the outros. Hold on, better. Everybody's, put your tags out there and all that. Of course, ladies first.
Hello. You can follow me at Coach Mozingo on all platforms. I am the sixth player of your timeline. I am pretty much in everything, all the time, everywhere. I believe in two things. That's God and hip hop. And one of my quotes that I love to live by is "Don't complain, contribute."
Okay.
I like that. I like that too. All right, Native, you up?
Yeah, you can follow me at Wakandan King on IG. Hey, I even went over to Blue Sky. All right, I'm over there on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And you can find my music, again, the Still EP and my other projects at blacknative.bandcamp.com. So yeah. I'm out here, and it looks like I'm gonna be down there in Charlotte because I'm definitely gonna make a road trip. I'm not saying that just to say it. I'm gonna bust a move. Me and my Elantra gonna go down there and we're gonna do our thing. Yeah, blacknative.bandcamp.com is where you can find my music. And also, you search Black Native, my single Cigars and Centauri and some other little, I put my little singles out there on Instagram. I mean on the DSPs as far as like Spotify and all that. But I make sure I put all my, my full length joints on blacknative.bandcamp.com. Again, as the coach said, a contributor. I wanted to be the change that I wanted to see. So, I'm doing it. And I appreciate y'all for having me.
It's a pleasure, bro.
Indeed. All right, Norris, big dog, you up?
Let's do it. Norris, Dede, Flo, Flay. Hey, right now, all I can ask y'all to do is type in "I don't have kids" 704 on Google. And this gonna take you to my TikTok and it's gonna take you to YouTube. All I will ever ask you all to do is click like, look at it. If you hate it, tell me. If you love it, tell me, and just tell somebody that I do it. I also make music. My handle there is Flo the God. All you gotta do is put that into any streaming platform where you listen to your favorite artists. I got shit on there too, and I have it on YouTube as well. Just check me out. Also, The Ninth Cloud. Type that in. That's music as well. Just listen to what I got to say. But if you don't do nothing else, I don't have kids 704. I need y'all to remember that. It's always a pleasure being here. I love the show. Thank you for having me on again. And I would like to come back again.
Of course.
Always welcome back, man. Always welcome back, bro. Man, you give such good outros. I gotta step up my outro game, man. You guys.
Right. I should just be whatever type shit.
Yeah, I'm a pre-recorded, just like press play. What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Neighbors, a hip hop producer now based in Maryland. You can get at me on IG for any business inquiries. Custom beats. I can also assist with mastering as well. But a full range of services available there, as well as BeatStars. You got all my beats to lease and stream and also own. So you can get at me on there. I regularly provide updates there as well.
Let's do it.
And then, of course, last but not least, I need to give me a new fucking.
Watch this. AJ got pictures that pop up.
I ain't
got shit. I ain't got shit for mine, bro. I ain't got shit for mine. No pictures.
Just leave my link up there. That's perfect.
So yeah, y'all can follow me on TikTok, A-Tone Productions, A_Tone_Productions. Also follow me on IG, Hip Hop Vibes Pod. That's why I do all my daily hip hop content, as well as on Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes, hip_hop_vibes. Catch my radio show every Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at radiofairfax.org. Hip Hop Vibes Radio. And actually, before I get off, I've been wanting to do this shit for a longest time. I bought this motherfucking drink.
Yo, I was gonna ask you how it tasted, bro.
I bought this motherfucking drink. I've been wanting to do this live drink, this shit for a month.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious.
So now I'm about
What
to try
is that?
It's sour Skittles. It's sour Skittles.
Oh shit, it's a drink though.
Exactly. I saw this shit in Walmart. I'm like, I gotta try this and see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Like
that sweatshirt is tough, by the way.
Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That shit tough. I need that. Yeah.
I seen that shit. Box Lunch. Boxlunch.com.
Yo, Aeropostale got some. I know it's still a store. People don't think it exists, but Aeropostale got some dope Marvel gear too, man. If y'all want to check some stuff out, I see some stuff, man. They got like baseball jerseys. They're trying to bring that back.
Oh hell yeah. That's nasty as hell.
It's actually not that bad.
Let me hit the Sam Jackson. How does it taste, motherfucker?
How much sugar in there?
yo, bro, it doesn't
Like
look too good.
It's alright. It's alright.
That shit look nasty as hell.
It's alright. It's alright. I don't think I would.
Wait, what you ask him, Ashley?
Is that how much sugar is in it?
Nutritional value.
It's like 32 grams.
I'm always
32 grams.
I just cannot believe you can still drink and like drink stuff like that.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Oh no, I just want to try it. I'm not gonna finish this shit.
I can tell you don't like that.
Is it hard?
Like this shit.
Is it sour?
I mean, it is sour. I like sour Skittles like as a whole, but like as a juice, they could have did without.
Maybe
like,
not as a juice. Okay.
Chug that shit. Let's just see.
It's not even juice, nigga.
We do have to chug it now. Now that we're here.
Hold on.
We want to see what happened.
Hell no. This shit literally says 1% juice.
1% juice. You drinking motor oil, nigga.
You chug it, you might start glowing green.
You drinking horse piss.
You just chug that thing, eyes start glowing. We be like, oh my God,
I'm turning Super Saiyan with this shit on. Like,
see that's the reason why RFK gonna ruin the health department. That kind of shit.
Like you said, I hope your bathroom's ready.
Oh my God.
You be pissing green. You
It's
gonna be
Yo, was it carbonated or is it like just?
It's gonna be like that Ninja
That's not
Turtles.
carbonated.
Oh yeah, is it? It's just juice. It's juice.
That niggas that mix it with Crown.
It might have been better carbonated, maybe.
mix it with Crown.
No, actually, though,
That's
it actually sounds like it might be good. It's like
that might make it a little better.
Crown is so funny.
Come on, there's no time to shine. Go get something real quick. Come on.
I ain't got no Crown on me, man. I ain't got no Crown. Damn.
So put some ice in it. Do something. Come on.
Dilute that shit.
Do something. Drink that
Stop
whole
the
thing.
rant. And rewind.
That's funny.
Maybe it tastes better in the cup. Hold on.
Yeah, you poured it in a cup, bro. Give it up, man. That shit is not good, bro. That is not good.
Put on my Redskins cup. The niggas that should have been in the Super Bowl right now. Fuck the Eagles.
That's crazy.
Fuck the Eagles. Nah, still the same.
Okay. But it changed the experience.
That's the nail in the coffin.
I was like, swirl it up. No. I'm gonna sweat this out at the gym tomorrow. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, your sweat gonna be green, nigga.
Like, it's gonna be like the fucking Gatorade commercials from back in the day.
Yeah, half of it goes on their face.
Right?
Like it's gonna be Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. Like, you gonna...
Hey yo. Oh no, Goo
man.
Punch. That's what that shit is. Goo Punch. Goo
Hey.
Punch. That's what
I can't lie. The hot seat ecto cooler, that was the jam.
I'll be so excited for when they have the settlement in the future. Have you had the Skittles drink?
That's me.
Mesothelioma.
That's me.
That's hilarious.
Like, give me my money.
Oh man.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Well, he wants to.
Well, I'm glad you were our Mikey, so you tried it. So we don't have to go through that. Like,
that's so
Right.
yeah. Pain is suffering.
That's what I'm here for. But yeah,
Oh,
with
shit.
all of that, so with all this bullshit, with all that being said, I'm your boy AJ.
Your boy Nick.
This is Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. We will catch y'all next time. And y'all don't have to log off, by the way, after we do the outro. But yeah, we will catch y'all next time. Deuces.